Okay, we are getting ready to go to the Civil War reenactment, and Battle of Wear My Shoes has begun. Every time we come in the house, I tell the kids to put their shoes in the shoe closet, but they never go. Where are they supposed to go? Where are the shoes supposed to be?
In the shoe closet, but now the shoe closet is full of clothes, and I put my shoes in the closet, so did Cammy and her other shoes, and now I can't find my other shoe, so I put my shoe in Mom's room.
So did the shoe fairy just eat your shoes?
I don't know.
Well, go put on the extra pair. Big fun.
These are kind of flowers, right?
Yeah, don't pick the flowers. The bees need them.
Camille, who you just told?
I'm hungry.
No.
The bees need the flowers. Quit picking them.
Hi, Mackenzie.
Here comes the Confederate Army. Nope, that's the Union. The Yankees are coming. The Yankees are coming. They're already down there.
They're all the way down there. Why couldn't they be closer?
The Yankees are coming.
Because it's started, right? I like watching.
It's going to get loud, so you're going to have to cover your ears.
I'm not going to cover my ears. Where's Baxter?
He's in the car.
I like your dress too.
No, I'm really cool. So this is helpful.
You might bring a new fad back.
What?
Might bring a new fad back.
I don't think so.
Thank you.
I'm not jumping on that bandwagon.
In our back.
Huh? Oh, my GoPro?
Oh, is that what it is?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's an action camera. You can wear it clipped on your shirt, like if you're riding a bike or skiing or anything.
Or you can do it like that.
Like it has chips.
It also has Wi-Fi on it. You can hook it up to your Wi-Fi and it'll like stream live YouTube videos and stuff like that.
Got it off Amazon. Amazon.
Cheapest one I found was we got this one for $39.95 off of Amazon.
Yeah.
GoPro. Oh yeah, it takes really clear video.
The purple
It
flower
takes
you can
pictures
eat.
too.
And stuff to wear on your head.
Yes, you can. Only if they're not. If they're peanut, you cannot eat them. You can eat the purple flower. You can eat these.
Y'all leave the flowers alone. The bees need those.
Put me back in the purple bag.
Well, the bees need the flowers.
There's a flower. Right? And I know there was.
Are they actually gonna shoot?
Yep.
They're gonna kill each other?
Yep. We're all gonna die.
Mom,
Be careful, they might shoot you too.
there's a flag on it.
Do they kill people?
They're gonna kill each other.
Yeah, but not really. Putting the flower.
So the flag bullets actually just.
You mean blank.
Look what they're shoving in the bottom. They're like a jug.
Look at that.
You see the jug?
Look, there's a jug in the water over there.
A jug in the water?
Wow, there must be a lot. Look.
Okay, guys, enough with the mouths. This is so loud. Leave them alone and sit down. You're getting grass stains all over your pants because you're not sitting still. Sit on your butt. Still. Sit on your butt. You're getting grass stains all over your pants.
Quit. I will wait that you are.
You boys gonna be able to see? You can sit up there if you want to.
Can I sit up there?
Sure.
Yes, it's a tub.
Right up there.
Me too.
Huh?
Barrel.
You're getting grass stains on your pants. Sit down. You don't want to sit up there next to them?
Nah.
Okay, I'm going up there too. Mama,
No, I'm fine right here.
I got this.
Leave them alone.
Mom,
What?
that's the Confederate or that?
That's the Confederate. That's the north. North, south.
North, south, east. Mom, is this way east?
No, we're talking about the troops,
Oh,
the soldiers. That's the north soldiers, and those are the south soldiers.
oh,
The gray is the south.
oh.
Now, if you're wanting to know which direction things are, that over there is north. That way.
That way?
No, up that way. See, I'm pointing towards that hill over there. That's north.
North, south, east. That's why we do.
Huh?
That's a jug. How is a jug get in there? Washed up. It's gonna be really, really loud.
Yep, they're gonna die. We're gonna sit here and watch people die.
They're not really gonna die.
Yeah, they're gonna kill each other. Stop eating the flowers.
That's disgusting. It's disgusting. You need flowers. Disgusting. How many is that in the water? It washed up. That's polluted.
Obviously.
Yep, it's the river. The Ohio River is very polluted. You don't want to swim in it.
There's something else.
We swam in it one time when I was a kid, and we got river sickness.
Ooh.
Swam in it?
Mhm.
And you're still here.
We got real sick. It was like having the flu.
It's a little flooded.
Yeah, it's up a little bit still.
Did you go out in the middle of the...
No, we were on the side up by the down that way is the Markland Dam.
So it didn't pull you in?
We were on the shore, like a little sandy spot on the Indiana side.
I love you, Mom.
Hey, Cammy, you realize that's Indiana over there?
No.
Yep.
That way is Indiana?
That land you're looking at over there is Indiana. No, you're gonna stay right where you are.
Like off that across the river is Indiana?
Mhm.
This is the northwest.
That's Indiana.
Are the breaking?
No, that would be northeast. Or yeah, northwest is that way.
North, south, east, and west.
Mhm.
My pants feel wet.
Because you're crawling around and getting all dirty.
Hey, Mom,
Duck. Stay back.
can I look at
here.
the camera?
Scoot over next to your sisters and stay put. Ducky, is that your water bottle?
Yep.
Throw it in the trash can. There's nothing in it. Go find a trash can to put it in. Not you, because you'll get lost. Give it to Duck. No. Sit down. Just hold on to it until you can find a trash can to put it in. No, you're going to sit down.
Sit.
Sit.
Hey, Mom,
What?
I wish I had a compass.
What if I run?
You do.
What if I roll?
Yeah, I do.
You'll die.
You don't know how to swim?
Are we taking bets on whether or not Delia ends up back here on our lap when it starts?
You're little, I gotta
Probably.
go.
You're getting grassy and stop crawling around.
Mom, are we gonna stay late?
We're going to stay here till it's over.
When will it end?
When it's done.
Mom, can we please go play for a minute after this? Please, Mommy.
Be patient. We'll play for a little bit.
Hello. Hello, Cammy.
I'll fix some dinner when we get home. You can't do that.
No, it's like this, Mackenzie. Fire in the hole.
Quiet. Listen so we can hear.
Stop. You need to go back down there if you're going to bother the camera. I don't hear a boom.
Look, you can't really see that side very well.
That's like 100 yards.
Okay, it's time to close the mouth so we can hear. Delia, duck. Sit next to Tyler and quit messing in the grass. Camille, sit next to Ducky and quit messing in the grass. Jessica.
Jessica? Who's Jessica?
Jessica. Thought that was you hiding under that hood. Hey.
Jessica. Jessica's that girl over there.
That's Kirsten and Mackenzie's mama.
Is Justin is he an old friend of yours?
Yeah, you're going to want to put your hands over your ears when they start.
Mackenzie, you might want to put your ears over your...
Here, you want to hold the camera?
Can I hold it?
Look. Get ready to fire.
Whoa!
Whoa! Can I hold the camera?
No.
Whoa!
Oh, wow!
Whoa! My God! Okay, sideways. I even saw a bit of fire. I saw a bit of fire.
Yeah?
We're gonna fire first. Now they're gonna fire. So that's what they did in the Civil War. They just...
Are they gonna run?
They're shooting at each other.
Are they gonna run at each other?
Just be quiet and watch.
Super War. Can we go play after we're done?
I actually felt that through my shoulder.
Oh
That
my
made the ground
God,
rumble, didn't it?
Mackenzie.
Get ready. They're going to shoot over there.
Mackenzie, that was good. Mom? Are they actually going to kill us?
Yeah, they're going to die.
Are some people
What?
going to die?
I don't see the ground
She
rumbling.
keeps calling me a liar.
I don't see the ground rumbling.
You didn't feel the ground rumble when they shot the cannons?
Well, no.
I did.
Then,
Here goes.
really.
Fire, fire.
See,
I see down the hill.
He's taking pictures. What? Oh.
that was
Man, I'm gonna be deaf by the time we get done here.
Oh my goodness, that was like it.
All they're doing is finding the cannon.
Mom, my ears, I can't hear anything.
Well, you're supposed to cover your ears, you doofus.
I can still hear. Because I'm lucky.
Oh, here comes the troops.
I can see the shine of the captain's blade. I can see it.
Are they gonna kill you?
Yep.
Oh no, can I see it on camera?
No, quit.
I can see the reflection.
That's the guy. One of those guys was the captain, and the captain is the guy who...
Okay, you need to be quiet so we can hear.
Are they carrying swords?
Here comes the troops. Nope, they got rifles. Up comes the north.
Cassie, this is gonna be a good. I'm not even covering my ears.
Quiet so we can hear, huh?
The guy is the captain. Hey!
Don't distract him, he'll die. She's like, there's the captain.
Why can't I distract?
Quiet.
Okay, on that I fell.
Quiet so we can hear.
I even felt it move my shirt.
This is serious now. We're having a war. Be quiet.
Are we gonna win or they gonna win?
Just be quiet and watch.
Are they missing?
I smell.
It's gunpowder. Now hush.
Mommy, are they...
You need to stop talking so we can hear.
missing?
Listen.
Sounds like fireworks going off.
Sit.
Are they missing? Because none of them are dying.
They gotta get closer together.
Will
you sit still? You're bouncing my camera everywhere. You're fine. Go ahead.
I'm trying to take the shortest path.
stop now.
This is great today.
You need to stop. Sit still.
Indians.
No, it's called the Rebel Yell. Oh no, they got one.
Somebody died. When are they gonna do it on the water?
Just shush.
How did they do it on the water?
They're not doing it on the water. Now be quiet.
Mackenzie. Mackenzie. That's good.
Shush.
That one's dead.
Mhm. I told you they was gonna die.
This is how the real was.
Shush.
So what? Smoke.
Yeah.
Don't go away, right, Mama?
Yeah, the window take it.
They're trying to cloud. Got your nose in it.
Your hands down.
You're making it hard for me to film, so get off me. Duck, leave the...
Oh!
Mama, guy that
Can you shush? This is not supposed to be funny. Quit laughing. Look at the smoke ring.
There's your smoke.
It won't go away. Look at it. It's coming.
When they get you that?
Look, it's right there, Luke.
I gotta see it.
This is not good for an asthmatic.
What the? He moved. How does he move?
This is a zombie.
Ha ha ha. Ice cream. That's a load of smoke.
Hear the echo off the hill?
Nope. I hear no echo. Actually, I do. Excuse me. Go to the others.
He has a hat that looks like meat.
They got one.
Maybe they're just rocks that hit you really hard.
Delia,
Until we go
sit down.
I'm getting pretty scared.
Go sit next to your sisters.
Whoa!
That one caught me off guard.
Wow! They went 4 or 5.
Will you sit?
Too late. It's gonna be cold outside.
Hitting the ball, got him. We got 3.
I'm getting back to that.
You can sit back here if you want.
We're gonna find
Hey, Mom, I never asked one single question.
Hey, be quiet. You can sit out in the sun if you're cold.
Nah.
We'll sit over here in the sun. Right there. Sit.
Mom, after this is done, we're going to play. Yeah. Maybe Mackenzie and Herbert will chat for a while about our differences. Yes, we stay here forever, right, Mama? Mom, don't be in the flowers.
Quit it.
Misty. Really misty out here.
It's smoke from the guns and the cannon.
It'll end when one
Hey, how
side.
did I get off the seat?
You can stay there if you sit still.
That's 2.
Should have brought some earplugs.
Must have run out cannonballs. Come on.
Do they have to kill the cannonball one?
That's the echo. Uh-oh, we might get a little hand-to-hand going on.
Is that is it done?
Cammy.
Stop it.
Cammy. Is it over?
No, not yet.
What's happening?
Ow.
still shooting at each other. Quit it.
We're going to use the Gatling gun.
Hi, Mackenzie.
I guess it's over.
It's not over.
And what?
Is it done?
Yeah.
There's nothing open. Now can we go play?
Thank you.
Can we go
Great
play?
nation we live in had its start in war. And less than 90 years later, it was involved in another war. They called it a civil war. From 1861 to 1864, 65, roughly 1,462 days, over 623,000 Americans died. And it mattered not if you wore blue, gray, or butternut. Each side believed so strongly in their cause. Each side believed so strongly in what they're doing that those brave men and boys gladly laid their lives down for that cause. We as reenactors, everyone you see, we do this in most humble, honor, and remembrance of all the brave men and boys who never had a chance to get off the field and go home. And we thank you all so very, very much.
Did they actually die?
Yep, lots of people died a long time ago.
No, those that did they actually
It's a reenactment.
Shot a hole in my hat.
Can we go? Can we go?
Be quiet and watch.
How many seconds in a minute? Oh, what a bright child. I can see it in her eyes. What a bright child.
That was complete.
How many minutes in an hour? Oh, another bright child. Oh, your school system must be so great. There was a battle fought in Virginia in
Listen.
a place called the Wilderness. It was extremely dense wood. Neither side could really see each other. They marched in and blindly opened fire. For 5 hours. 5 hours. Every second, a soldier was killed or wounded. That's over 18,000 casualties in one place in 5 hours. The Battle
Stop
of
it.
Gettysburg,
Camille,
Professor
stop.
Nodded your head. Yes, thank you very much. One place, 3 days,
Stop.
53,000
He's
casualties.
talking. Listen.
When Robert E. Lee left Gettysburg to go back across the Potomac, his wagon train of wounded was over 13 miles long.
Are they shooting us?
Trying to get back. The numbers were horrendous.
No, they're not going to shoot.
Battle of Antietam, bloodiest single day in U.S. history. One place, one time, one day, over 23,000 casualties in one place. And they still fought on. The odds of being killed or wounded for a soldier in the Civil War was 1 in 3. 1 in 3 was going to get hurt. When they took a census, the U.S. Census in 1866, the year after the conflict, they discovered that over 2.3% of the total population of our country was gone. Almost a whole generation of young men, probably from anywhere from 16 to 21, were gone. That's what happened.
Wow.
But because of that, we get to be what we are today. You know, we're not perfect, but this is the best country there is.
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah. What side was the south? Today? What side? He's going right behind you. Give these people a hand.
Celia, stop.
Do this.
Come here.
Everybody for coming
Stop.
out today. We got a beautiful day. Those of you who have never been involved in a bayonet charge, you're going to get a little experience here. And I hope they stop before they get to you. So, my sincere apologies.
Better be able to run fast. There's the
Forward!
second
Really?
I'll go
Forward! March!
He's not gonna hurt
Anybody hurt? I didn't get stabbed this time, that's good. Reform Company! Imagine a line of 1,000 men doing that.
Yeah.
Thank everybody for coming out today. I hope you
Thank
enjoyed
you. Stop.
Just a little something. But you have to remember that everybody died. We're all Americans. Come here, son. It doesn't make any difference if they were north or south. They're all Americans. And in today's standards, there's been 35 million died. Still pretty warm. So, thank you for coming out.
Stop. You don't have no questions. Quit it.
I do.
Come here, girls. Back up so people can take their pictures.
Thank you all.
Anyone else? Anybody else?
Did you get one?
Gotta come down here.
We got it on camera already.
Here you go, son.
That was a good picture.
Great, yeah, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. We'll do it again tomorrow.
Yeah, we're coming back.
South Doubling!
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Right!
Can we get a picture with you guys? We want pictures with the ladies. Go over there.
I'll get rid of my camera.
She's a senior this year, so she's
Aw.
graduating from homeschooling.
Awesome.
Nice.
Stand next to the ladies so we can get you on video.
Get my phone under here.
So pretty. Thank you guys. We got you. Thank you.
Can we go play now?
Yo,
Thank you. Thank
What,
you.
Mama? What?
how did you guys get started in the reenactment stuff?
Well, we've always loved history. And, being homeschoolers, you're able to study
Can we
and
go
play
play
on
on-
something that you
can we
enjoy.
go-
Yeah. Listen, she's.
So we just, our son, who's 20,
Mhm.
he wanted to reenact, so he got into it first. And then we decided just to make it a family thing.
That's neat.
So he actually, our son is a Confederate infantryman for 44th Tennessee.
Wow.
And then we portray with my husband. He was on gun 1 down there, the full-size cannon. He does Union artillery.
Nice.
So
Cool.
we're the split family.
Mhm.
So when today our son isn't here, his unit didn't participate, but if we all participate, we'll have him sneak over, through the picket line and come over to our camp and get some food,
Oh, that's neat.
eat, put some stuff in his haversack, and then he sneaks back over.
That's really neat.
Yeah.
I actually like to do this job.
You'd like
You-
to do this?
But he's doing the smithing. No.
He wants to be a blacksmith.
Oh, a blacksmith.
No,
Mhm.
I want to do the reenactment.
The
Oh, that part.
Well, sometimes they have blacksmiths at reenactment.
Mhm.
There's a reenactment in Boggs,
Mhm. Here, take the camera.
which is in Lagodi.
Yeah.
This summer, and they
Get
have
your
a
water
blacksmith
bottle
there.
back.
They had one there
Can we go?
last
Can
year.
we go
Oh, yeah.
play?
They have one
Can we
again
go
this
play?
year.
Cool.
The park.
Wonder.
Thank you.
Thank you for talking with
Can we go
us.
play at the park? Stuff?
Yeah, we'll go play at the park for a little bit.
Au
Let's
revoir.
go.
This was fun.
Yo-yo, I had to take it away from Luke.
This was
You
very
can go play.
It is very much fun today. Excited. I wish you. I know what's out of the way. I wonder what you need to barrel it. For accuracy, here's the rods. There's several rods that are made for it. They're actually on a little hex tube. And you put those in there.
Okay, we back up.
This is an infield. It's dated 1862. So this is the real McCoy, except for this strap here.
McCoy?
This is the bayonet. The bayonet's housed in the scabbard. And a belt goes through here, and they attach it to their side. This portion here that the belt goes through is called the frog. So you got the frog, the scabbard, and the bayonet. Now the bayonet attaches to the infield. There's a little bump out here, and that goes over the front sight. So the front sight goes on here like this, turn a little bit, push it again, and then you would lock it in.
That's cool, isn't it?
If you didn't lock it in when you impale your enemy, it could come off, and you would lose your bayonet. Yeah.
Wow.
I think I've seen that kind of gun before. Oh yeah, I think it's.
Can you tell us what a blockade runner does?
I've seen it in the
Blockade
movie.
runner, what they did is they actually financed the war for the Confederacy. They were extremely wealthy businessmen. And they were
Don't do that in here.
They were Southern sympathizers. And what they did was they would use their boats and their commerce and their means to get their cotton. See, here's what the main product that the South grew.
Oh, it's cotton plant.
Cotton plant, and they would harvest that. Yeah, you got to be careful. These are extremely sharp. See those?
Just like the prickle bushes that we have back at home.
Exactly. And then they would pick that cotton, and then they would put them in these bales. And these bales would weigh about 400 pounds apiece.
Wow.
Okay.
Man, you have to pick that up all day long?
Yep. And then they would put them on ships, or they would put them on a train. And here's a picture of a train going down to the port to be shipped out.
Wow.
See how many?
Well, that's a very long train. We never seen a
Did
train
those
like
kind of
that.
trains ever come through Carrollton?
Mm-hmm.
We live right next to a train track,
Okay.
so that could have been like right past our
Yeah.
house, huh?
And here they are loading. You can see 3 guys here pushing and 3 guys pulling to load it up on that barge. Okay. Now
I have a question.
Yeah.
Are any of these guns familiar with the guns made in the peers within the Hatfields and McCoys?
No, they had. Yeah, they had.
That was on the other side of Kentucky.
Yeah, they had more modern guns. They actually used shells.
By the time that happened, this was all done.
Yeah.
Civil War was over when the Hatfields.
Yeah, they had shells instead of cap and ball. These are cap and ball where you have to load the powder and then put a patch in and then put a cap on there to shoot it.
My grandpa has loads of these.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
he's a collector.
yeah,
He'd be
the
excited
Hatfields
to-
and McCoys had cartridges, like bullets. Now here's a barge that's loaded down.
Wow, look at that.
Hey, I seen it on that picture. That's the biggest ship I've ever seen.
And then this is a ship that's similar to the one the company I represent has. And this shows 1,000 bales on the front of the ship.
Wow.
But I couldn't find a picture of the ship, my company, back in the 1860s. I looked and looked and couldn't find it. Yeah.
What's that kind of gun?
This here is a pepper box, what they call a pepper box.
Oh yeah, it's one of those guns that you.
Mm-hmm. And what it is basically they would load this, and it's a cap and ball. See, it's got the little caps on there and all that. And you load it just like a muzzle loader. And they would put this in their vest or in their pocket or something like that.
Or boots?
Huh?
Or their boots?
Or their boot, or a boot gun, right? And it could be, it's basically like a belly gun. It's not a long-range gun. It's a close-range gun.
Wow.
For their protection.
So it's like you load the bullets in around the circle and you keep firing and then you recharge and then the thing is.
Yeah, it takes a long time to load them up.
Yeah. How do you load that gun that you?
This one here, well, what you would do is you have to pour the powder in, and then you would take a bullet. You put the bullet here.
Gunpowder.
Gunpowder. You would put the gunpowder in, and then you would put a bullet in, and you would press the bullet down into the cylinder. Okay, and then you would either use grease or you would use one of these felt patches, and you would put that on there because you didn't want a spark coming out and then catching the rest of them and shooting the whole gun at one time.
Wow.
So then after you get all that done, Then you have to go, and on these little things right here, you have to put blasting caps. You have to turn it and put a blasting cap on each one. Now it's ready to shoot.
Very cool.
And then you
Does
shoot.
Grandpa have any of those?
Nope, you don't have one of those.
Oh.
There's a big guy.
While I was watching the special features of Pirates of the Caribbean, they had one of those.
No, I think
Yeah,
that
but
was
how
probably
about-
like a
A thunder
single
bite.
shot gun or something.
Yeah, exactly.
I
These are
really
really nice
like
guns.
the color. What's that one on the beside that?
That's a bugle, sweetie.
Yeah, a bugle. Yep. You've heard them
No,
do
not that. Yeah.
Yes. These are binoculars. This is what they would use to scout out exactly and see
Yeah.
where the enemy was at. This is a bugle. This is what the bugle players would blow to give the signals.
They were
Okay.
Well, you put it in your mouth and you blow. You want to try it?
Oh, I want to try it.
You have to pucker your lips
gotta go.
really tight. Go like this.
There you go. All right.
Nice. Let's try.
What's this one?
This is the Lamat. This is the one I showed you.
Go.
You got the shotgun on the bottom. See?
Nice.
It's got a shotgun on the bottom.
Like that.
Have you ever heard of
Tammy a
Florida
trumpet.
Town?
She's a trumpet player.
Have I ever heard of that?
What?
No.
I can't do it.
Me and my brother has. Me and my brother has the movie Florida Town.
Okay,
Oh, you do?
he's not here for
Yeah.
Border Town. Talk
Yep.
about that one. Okay, guys. So thank you for your information.
Okay.
Information.
Okay.
Let's go to the next one. Oh, wow. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, that looks like we have food here.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
Hello, lady.
Hi, how are you?
Can you tell us about what you got going on in here?
We had a ladies' tea,
Oh, that's lovely.
and all the girls have gone back to their
Oh, we missed
getting
them.
ready to prepare their dinner.
Cool. Can you tell us about your clothes a little bit? They're pretty, aren't they, girls? Would you imagine wearing those every day?
Yeah, I can picture the guys wearing those kind of cool dresses. Ow.
Yes, I am.
Oh, walk right into me.
He walks into me.
You walked into me.
I smell marshmallows. Roasted marshmallows. Oh, wow. Look at that.
We probably didn't have marshmallows. There's the Union Jack. Those stars in it.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah.
that's the Confederate flag. Maybe that kind of flag's illegal.
Goodness.
Hello.
Back then it was just a crane.
Very small smattering of what was available on either side during the Civil War. I mean, very small. Civil War was a big time of invention for firearms. So there was a lot of different firearms. What kind of they call it? The spiller?
Bad bullet?
Fire in the hole!
Revolver there and burn. No, it's just the name of the manufacturer, two individuals. Spiller. Not the same.
Whoa.
Not the same man. No, that's actually
Why are you speaking
really the only Confederate.
Glad.
Yeah, this is Gallagher. Was manufactured, made carbines for the cavalry. So as a cavalry soldier, if you're on a horse, you can't have a real long gun. Well, kind of. It's known as a Gatling gun.
Yeah, back
Why they copied it.
just do this fire.
Right.
That cylinder rifle there, that's not a cartridge rifle, is it? No, it's a power. It's just cap and ball. So it's
Can you
the
get
same,
me about 4 of those or 5 of those sleeves that are already loaded, honey?
Colt came out with that.
The Gatling gun sleeve.
Alright.
And the Gatling gun here, it was invented in 1862, late 1862, and he started building these things, and Gabe, I got a little bit. They'll tend to fall.
Alright.
Can you show us how to shoot it?
Yeah, this actually holds the shell. Okay, it's right here.
Come here, Delia.
You give me one of those?
Stand on this
I
side.
need about 5 of them. Okay, good. This is the shell. So you would have the gunpowder, bullet, and the primer all built into this. 20 of these will fit into that black
Be
magazine
quiet when
right
he's
here.
talking. Now listen.
That'll load up. Hopefully it will. We're gonna fire it right now. I think. You got the other ones? For this demo, Gabe, let me do it. Okay.
Y'all are going to have to back up out of his way when he gets ready to shoot. Come over here.
So
I actually hope it actually sounds like the same border town.
When he says fire in the hole, put your hands over your ears.
So what happens is one of the shells will line up. When the barrel here lines up with this magazine, one of the shells will fall in here. As I turn the crank, you'll see that all of the barrels will turn, and when the barrel that has the cartridge gets to about here, it should fire. At the same time, another cartridge will drop in place. So ideally, as fast as you turn the crank, is as fast as this gun would shoot. Load, fire, and the empties will fall out through the bottom.
Okay, let's back up, guys.
Hopefully, all of them will go off. We're going to have a little bit of trouble with it this morning. But
Come here.
Fire in the
fire in the hole!
Close your ears.
Ready?
Over here.
It helps if I pull the pin. Fire in the hole!
Wow. Whoa.
I didn't fire all 5. Half of them.
Do it again.
So cool though, isn't it?
Can you do it again?
So that's where the smoke was coming from, huh?
Can you do it again?
Well, we're going to try here.
Uh-oh.
The camera's not even.
Fire in the hole!
Well, you
Didn't want to go.
didn't work.
No!
Okay.
Wow.
Are they actually?
Does it blow up stuff?
It's like blank.
It's just black powder. Just the powder itself is a firecracker.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
That's all of them.
It's
Very
big.
cool.
It's like,
Let's come over here and learn some stuff.
Take them back.
Here. Here.
Thank you for shooting.
Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Quantity by the U.S. Like I said, 12 were privately purchased. 6 more were purchased by the U.S. But they sat in Washington D.C. Once the war was over, the gun was heavily remodified to fix issues just like the primer issue.
Well, I don't know if that story's true, but they always told the story about Custer. Supposedly he had a Gatling gun on his pack tray, and they were going to take that gun.
Yeah, he had two howitzer breech loading cannons and 2 Gatling guns.
Yeah, we won't
And
need
he left them behind.
Terry, the general's last name was Terry. I can't think of his first name, but anyway, had offered that crew to Custer, and he said no, it'll slow down. Now, if you kind of look at his tactics, it was a surprise. So yeah, he's probably right in that respect. But on the other hand,
We got to kill the people who are Indians.
Yeah.
Well, the way it was, the tactics with the 2 howitzers and the 2 Gatling guns at the time would have been a box formation. So a Gatling gun and a howitzer on one corner, Gatling gun and a howitzer on the other corner. Cab would be in a box formation.
Making the square box.
So it would prevent the Indians from circling. But I mean, they were heavily outnumbered, 200 to 2,000 men. So it's heavily outnumbered.
Okay, good talk, Steve.
Let's illustrate one in there. You don't have to have a nipple clip in your stuff.
No. I mean, in my other hat, I've got it, but I don't know where that hat is. So we're the Ordnance Department. We are responsible for testing all the new equipment, maintaining all the old equipment, and fixing anything in the field, as well as supplying the troops with munitions.
Ammo?
Ammo, yes. There's a small smattering of what would have been available technologically to either side of the war. Now keep in mind the Confederacy didn't have the manufacturing capability that the North had.
So a lot of their weaponry was pretty limited to muzzle-loading designs. Not a whole lot of breech loaders. Saw the competitors.
Myself on fire. If you, TJ, if you want to show them the Gallagher fire, we got a couple rounds already loaded.
I got a question. Who won in the war?
Yeah, well, this would have been during the American Civil War, so you had the southern states that seceded against the northern states, and what Mr. Lincoln, President Lincoln, wanted to do was bring the Union back together. And of course, unfortunately, it created a major battle. But it would have been that the South basically lost, the Union reformed as the United States that we have today. But nobody really wins, if you really want to get right down to it. If you want to look at, say, the bright side, we always talk about a cloud having a silver lining. If you want to think of it from that standpoint, we lost a lot of men. That's the bad side. The plus side, though, is our technology, our American ability to manufacture really improved. Prior to the Civil War, if I wanted a good shirt or a good pair of pants, I had to go to a tailor or a seamstress to have them made. By the time the Civil War is over with, we have factories to be able to make this stuff, by the thousands. Things like the sewing machine comes out. So a lady now could sew a shirt maybe an hour instead of 16 hours by hand. The way of manufacturing, it was all mass production. Eventually that gets us to the point where we can build cars like we do today. So from the technology standpoint, the Civil War really expanded America's ability to manufacture things. That was on both sides, south, north. But unfortunately, we did lose a lot of, literally a generation, about 2.5% of the total population of the American population at that time. It was right around 700,000 men were lost. That's a generation. Tom here can show you how one of the firearms works. Musket, okay. We'll kind of give you an idea of how most of the soldiers would have fired or would have fought. It's a muzzle-loading musket. Is your Richmond clear? Well, not like that. As you walk around, if you haven't seen it yet, as you walk around, there's a gentleman on the other side of the field who's got the photography set up just like it was in the 1860s. But he had to make a plate with all of the film stuff so we can get a nice picture. We'll catch you in just a second, honey.
Wait your turn.
And then he'd take the picture, then he'd have to develop it. So it was a much longer process than what we have here. Yeah. Well, what an officer would have to do,
You're in the camera.
an officer would be an officer like a lieutenant or a general or whatever. He would have to put gunpowder in here, a bullet. This then pushes a bullet in place. We'd have to do that 6 times, and we have to put a cap on each time. Once it's loaded, now all you have to do is pull the hammer back, squeeze the trigger, the hammer goes forward, fires the gun.
Cool, huh?
Well, we're going to shoot that musket. So he'll tell you exactly what he has to do to load it.
This is a Springfield rifle musket.
I didn't know you moved.
So it is rifle, so it's accurate out to 600 yards. So there's a big difference between the Revolutionary War, the Mexican-American War, right before the Civil War, is that now we have rifled guns, so we have accurate fire, which is partly what led to a lot of the death that we had in the Civil War, because we were still using outdated tactics of lining up in lines with good, accurate guns. But every soldier, the standard soldier would have a musket like this, be either a Springfield or an Enfield, all loaded the exact same way. You'd have a cartridge box on your belt. It'd have between 40 and 60 rounds. There would be, in a piece of paper, 65 grains of black powder and a 58 caliber mini ball. The soldier would pull one out of his cartridge box, tear off the end with his teeth.
Not imagine that would taste very good.
It doesn't.
Especially if you bite too far down and hit the gunpowder. It's not poisonous or anything, but it tastes like salty charcoal.
Oh,
Yeah, and then you ram the whole package all the way down. That's why it's called a muzzle loader.
Please, come over here.
Front.
Wait. Come over here.
Yes.
Also on their
Again,
belt,
I shoot,
there's a
again.
box that holds these guys. These are little caps. They're filled with a chemical called fulminate of mercury. It sends fire down the cone, lighting off the gunpowder. Fire in the hole!
Come here.
Whoa.
I didn't come myers at
That
all.
wasn't loud on me.
And the average soldier should be able to do that 3 rounds a minute. So, complete load, aim shots, 3 rounds a minute.
Do you have any Winchesters?
We've got a predecessor, so we'll kind of go through the list here and we'll get up to that one.
I like your earrings. Oh, you don't like that?
I'm really impressed with my kids' questions. They're like asking things that I didn't know they knew about.
I need some caps, though.
It scares you how much they know about guns.
Mhm.
Especially now.
Well, my dad's a collector, and I didn't think that they were interested at all.
Oh. Well, now you can tell your dad.
Yeah, he'll be proud.
Yeah, but it's really a collector.
Can you get back in the stroller and walk some more?
Great.
You gonna watch me go
We're going to shoot a different one, yep. So one of the next advantages of the Civil War that was going on is a lot of technology of gunsmiths. They're trying to figure out ways to safer load, quicker load any of their guns. So one of the inventions that came out was a Gallagher. So it's a type of lever action where as you pull the lever down, the breech block drops out. You've got a self-contained cartridge full of powder, bullet, and wad. You're just missing the primer. The soldier would still have to have a self-contained primer, like the muskets had. Fire in the hole!
Wow.
That's a candy-sized gun, isn't it?
Yeah. You use that gun.
As you can see, it's a heck of a lot easier for me to load this. I can be in a tree, I can be laying down, I can be in a skirmish mode. And I can keep up a rate of fire of about 7 rounds a minute, which is a little bit of a significant advance over the 3. I got it from the gate. Yeah, that's nice. Thanks.
Yeah, these are blanks, so all we're shooting is gunpowder with a little bit of cotton that holds the gunpowder in place. So what you see going out the end and maybe burning is the cotton.
Yeah, now, the most advanced weapon that would have been available to the soldiers of the North at the time would have been the Henry repeating rifle. So the Henry repeating rifle was developed and designed by Winchester, but prior to actually putting his name on the product, he bought a bankrupt company called the Volcanic Repeating Arms and hired a man by the name of Benjamin Henry to redesign the system to actually make it functional, which is why and let him have the name Henry onto it. This was actually developed in 1858 and went into full production. The North Ordnance Department did test it and rejected it, mainly due to expense. And the gun itself is actually a little fragile, because as you see I'm loading from a magazine tube that's underneath the barrel. That's subject to dirt, that's also subject to being bent. And so it really wasn't as strong of a military design, which is partly why the U.S. government denied it. But it was available for private purchase for anybody to buy and use in the field. The U.S. Army would issue the soldiers ammunition if they privately purchased it. 15,000 guns were made during the war, and pretty much every gun that was manufactured was bought by somebody in the military service. Not a lot of these saw the civilian market. But the big advantage of it is it can hold 15 rounds in the tube. As I work the lever, it not only cocks the hammer for me, it ejects the old round, lines up the new one, I'm good to go. Fire in the hole!
Wow.
So, wow! With the Henry rifle, I have a significant fire increase. 30 rounds a minute as opposed to the 3. Yes.
Did you have that one yours?
Yes, there were snipers during the Civil War.
What caliber?
This one, it was the Henry was chambered in 44 Henry or 44 flat. It was a rim cartridge, very similar to the 44 Special of today, and that cartridge actually lasted in the next incarnation, the 66 Winchester, which is basically the exact same gun, except they learned some mistakes. They put a wood forearm on it, enclosed the tube, and loaded through a patented King's loading gate. So instead of having to load up underneath it, you actually just can load on the fly.
And that's pretty much the progression of how that technology changed.
Wow.
That type of gun was in Border Town.
In Border Town?
The movie.
That's the show
Oh,
that he watched. He
okay.
watched too much
Yeah.
TV.
Which means, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. It is a lot of your old westerns, your westerns that are set in about the 60s. Hell on Wheels had Henry featured in it as well.
Okay, guys, say thank you for your information. So we can.
Thanks for the information. Have a good day.
Thanks for the information.
Is that like catch the ball but without?
That's what the rings are for.
called braces. Come here. Come here. What you do is you just pull the sticks apart. See when I pull them apart, you're going to go by her. You're going to have to give your biscuit or whatever.
Here, give me your food.
You can go grab another set, honey. Here.
Go.
So when you cross, so when after you catch it, you're going to cross them and pull it apart, and then it'll send it up to her. Just bring it back over.
Good
when you're
catch.
done.
Nice.
He's going to bring, our grandson's going to bring another set.
Okay, cool.
To play too.
These are natural.
Did you bring?
Uh-oh. You
No,
got,
Cammy, you
you're
crossed
doing it
them
wrong.
and
You
you
gotta
just...
cross them. Watch how she does it.
No, it doesn't work that way.
You gotta throw it right at her.
Nice.
Good. Now do it right back to her so she can catch it. Uh-huh. There you go. That was closer.
The infirmary.
You want to try it? Go stand next to Cammy. You guys can do it like in a circle. Duck, go over there. Stand next to her. Ducky. Stand next to her over here.
Hey, Mom. Does that say inventory or infirmary?
Infantry.
What does that mean?
I'll do it towards Ducky. Pull it open. Oh, almost.
I am boiling.
Yeah, it's a little hot now. She can't figure out. Here, hold this for your sister. You gonna help her?
It's like this. It's like this though. Hold it like this.
Hey, Mom.
No, you don't fling it with one. You pull them apart.
If I had a choice to go back in any time, it would be to be in the Civil War. You'll die.
Throw those in the garbage.
You might not survive.
Oopsie. This was fun, Mom. We can get some of these.
Maybe we can make some.
Okay.
Yeah,
I am
it's a little hot.
boiling.
You'll be alright though. We'll get out of the sun here in a minute.
Yeah.
Whoa, they almost got on Delia's head.
It'll be a hole in one.
The camera is not looking at anything.
Hold it down.
Pick it up. Take it back over there. So this game is called Graces. Back up so I can see the girls.
It went to me. I didn't go to it. Well, both of us.
Hey, Mom.
Uh-oh.
What do I have to do to get this job?
I don't know.
It might be a job for me.
Think this would be fun
Yeah.
to do? Oh, shooting some more.
Dee Dee. Is this yours?
No. Go find a trash can or something and throw it in.
Mom, I'm thirsty.
Here. There's one over there by that building.
I'm thirsty, Mom.
Okay, we'll get drinks when we rest here in a few
Wow.
minutes.
That kid flipped it.
Cool, he
Literally.
did it.
Don't do that to us, boy.
Yeah, don't mess up her sticks.
Where are we off to next?
We're going to continue that way, and then we're going to go find some shade for a few minutes. While we're waiting for the...
Yeah!
Yay!
Mom, can you pick me up?
No.
You pick me up?
You girls are really getting good.
Yeah.
Whoa, over his head.
Oh, that's a
You
good
have to throw it right to him.
That's a good vest he has on.
Yeah, it's neat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Looks like he's got a pocket watch, too, like
Yeah.
you used to have, huh?
Yeah. But I lost it. I
Yeah.
should have brought it with me.
Maybe we'll get a new one. Okay, this is the guy to ask the camera questions to, Cammy. You asked that guy over there. He didn't know nothing.
How you doing?
Here, give me this.
Hi.
What camera questions do you have? I don't know.
Okay.
She wanted to know how the old-fashioned cameras work.
Oh, I can tell you that. I happen to have one. It's right over there.
Are you actually taking pictures?
I am.
We already have a family photo of us.
Mommy, can we please? Mommy, can we please?
So, and I'm here to talk to you. They're my customers. So I'll happily take your picture too, but I'm not here to charge people. I'm here to charge reenactors.
Oh, okay.
So,
We're not going to get a picture today. We're just going to ask about the camera, okay, guys?
I need a volunteer. Someone's got to go sit.
Me.
Well, if you sit, then you can't see. We'll take turns. So you'll sit first. So you come here. Take a look at it. Tell me what you see.
You want to go look?
There you go. You see her. Okay. So you see her in there, right? She's upside down. Okay. Upside down. I want you to go sit so she can see. You go sit in the chair. It's comfortable. I guarantee it's the most comfortable chair in this place. Yep, that's it.
I seen a couple of pictures. When you're about to take a picture, they hold a thing with a rod with a light on.
Right. A little bit later than Civil War, it would have been magnesium powder, flash powder.
Can I go on the camera?
Sure, you can go in that chair. So yeah, you would have held that and then hit a button and it would have flashed.
Don't touch.
It's a tremendous amount of light and very dangerous.
So they don't have that?
If I wanted one, I could have one. There's a company that makes it.
A few days
Hey,
ago, I
there's
found
a trash can right up there by the
really,
toilet.
I
Throw this
don't
in the
need
garbage.
it, and
She
you
doesn't need that
never
anymore.
use it inside,
Right there,
or
up
I
there.
wouldn't even use
Watch
it
the
in a
string.
tent. I mean, it would instantly catch my tent on fire.
Yeah, that would not be good.
Yes. I saw a demonstration of it. So they were just taking a video of it. And you know when like a flash goes off and your camera sees the flash, it kind of goes out and comes back.
Yeah.
Oh, this one, when he did that, it actually blew the sensor on the camera.
Wow.
It went black and it never came back.
Wow.
It was that bright.
That's intense.
So, yeah.
Don't run.
So you definitely don't want to.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it with people around. That's for sure.
Yeah. Chill. Did you have any other questions about the camera, about how it works and how they...
Why is the camera, the picture upside down?
Good question. So, every lens, including your eye, sees things upside down. And you've got a brain that turns the image right side up. My camera, if you look inside, the only thing inside my camera is the back of the lens. There's nothing in there to turn that image right side up. Now, in a more modern camera, you'd have a mirror here, so the image would come in, it would hit the mirror and go up to a viewfinder, which turns it right side up. So I have none of that.
Cool.
So
So there's nothing inside the camera that makes it work? That's cool.
that's for
You can't take a picture though. So that's
Yeah, absolutely.
What does the film look like, I think is what he's trying to...
Okay, yeah. So, let me get my... So I shoot on aluminum. It would have shot on an iron plate. But I pour chemicals onto the plate. The plate goes into here. In the dark room, of course. This is light proof. I'm going to put this on the camera. I pull this up, which then exposes that to the lens. And then to take a picture, you just have to take the lens cap off. That's it.
Isn't that neat, girls?
And then down and back to develop it. So
Very simple.
So this just slides. The door opens up and this slides in.
Man, I was really fast on that mountain.
Yeah, well, be careful.
Go back into the dark room.
Can we please
No, we're not doing that today. We're just learning today.
And then you get the picture.
So thank you for your information. You got any other questions?
Good question.
No. I'm thirsty. I want to get to